Children, in this video, I would like to demonstrate few more examples on functions. So here, this is the program in which I am going to calculate the LCM of two numbers first and then the LCM of three numbers. And for these, I would like to make two different functions. Now see first for the LCM of two numbers. So here int find LCM. So here the name of the function is get LCM int a comma int b, and here we have a function which is a variable which is L, and this will show the LCM of two numbers. So for this, all know that it will start from 1 and it will go till it is less than or equals to the product of these two numbers. And if I mod a is I mod a 0 and I mod b is 0, then what will happen? L is equals to I, and immediately break will happen. Finally, the function is going to return L. So for I would like to explain each and every part of this function again. Here you see that this is the function definition, and what is that? It is the function prototype. This is a prototype, and here this part is known as function body. So in function prototype, what is there? Here it is the return type. This one get LCM is the name of the function, and this is function signature. What is function signature? Function signature is the number and type of parameters. Number and type of parameters appear in the function prototype. It is also known as list of parameters, and the parameters which appear in function prototype is also known as formal parameter. This is the return statement at the end of the function. After the execution of this code, the function is going to return L, which is LCM. Now here, how to invoke this function is a non-static function. Non-static means that you need to create the object of the class for calling this function. So here, what is the name of the class? How to create the object of the class? So find LCM, obj new, find LCM, and here I have created this. So obj dot, the name of the function is get LCM, passing these two parameters, and here the LCM of two numbers are, see that first number is 15, another number is 35. You will see that the LCM of these two numbers is 105. Children, suppose I would want to use or call the function the other way without the creation of the object. So what to do in that case? I don't need even to create the object of the class. So I'm just making this in comments and I'm just removing this obj. But you will see that this function will not get invoked because this function get LCM is a non-static function, and this non-static function cannot be invoked within the static context. It means this function is a non-static function. This main method is a static function. You see that here there is a static keyword here. So any non-static function cannot be referenced within a static context. What to do? It will be better if you make this function a static. Now you see that Here I'm just passing two values 15 and 35. You can see that the LCM is 105. So I hope you got both the ways. You got to know both the ways how to invoke any function. Now I'm removing this static, and here I'm eliminating now this object. I'm removing the even the comment. So I have removed. So here find LCM. Now again I have created the object, and here this is the calling of the function. Now I want to input the third number here. Enter third number. This time I want to calculate the LCM of three numbers. So here C is sh.nextInt, and I want to create another function. So here int get LCM, int a comma int b comma int c. This time I'm passing these three parameters. Yes, it can happen here, children. Here this, if you want to create a function with another name, no issues. I have created a function with get LCM1, and here this is what the parameter list, or we can say these are the formal parameters, or we can say that this is the function signature, the number and type of parameters passed. This is the return type. This get LCM is the name of the function here. This variable is for the LCM part. And now here for int I will be 0 till it is sorry, not 0, but it is 1 until it is up to a into b into c I plus plus. And if I mod a 0 and I mod b 0 and I mod c 0, if this is okay, if all these three conditions are true, then L is equals to I, and here immediately break will happen. And now finally I'm just going to return this. Now you can see in this function there are three parameters, and this function is calculating the LCM of three numbers. Now I'm going to invoke this. So this time I would like to call this function using this object obj. Get LCM1 is a comma b comma c, three parameters are passed, and LCM of three numbers is this r. See this, if it is 15, if it is 35, and if it is 105, you see that the LCM of these two numbers 15 and 35 is 105, and if I have entered 105 again, you see that the LCM is again 105. So I hope you got to know the concept of how to create a function, what a static function, what is the purpose of this static keyword, and why main method is static. Again, I'm just telling you that main method is static so that we need not to create the object of the class for calling this function main. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.